In today's video, we're going to be talking about the 3 absolute worst pieces of precious metal advice I had been given during my 3.5 years of stacking silver and gold. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're doing well, feeling great, and staying safe. It's a great day to have a great day. Today, I want to talk about silver and also gold, along with 3 really bad pieces of advice I've received over the last couple of years of stacking. We're going to get into it, but really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for daily videos. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. Brand new video over there, go check it out. The link will be in the description. And if you want to get some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel, I would really appreciate it. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated. But today is May 4th, 2021. Now, as somebody who personally can't stand Star Wars, it pains me to say this. I'll say it anyway. May the 4th be with you. It's currently 61 degrees outside, and it's incredibly cloudy. But I'm sitting outside anyway, enjoying the day, because why be inside when you can be outside? The current spot price of silver as I'm recording the video is $26.33, which means it's down 56 cents from where it was yesterday. And the spot price of gold is $1,774.70, which means it's down $18.20 from where it was yesterday. And the current gold to silver ratio is somewhere between 1:66 and 1:67. Today, I wanted to talk about some bad advice that I received over the last couple of years of stacking. Comments that I've received from people on my videos over the years, along with something that was said to me during one of my live streams back in the summer of 2019, I believe it was. The first one I'm going to start with, I'm going to run through very quickly, because this was actually a big part of the video that I posted 2 days ago, so I don't want to reiterate too much, but it definitely deserved a spot in today's video. And it was coming from somebody who said that if you can't afford silver kilo bars, you shouldn't be stacking at all. Now, as I said in the video that I posted 2 or 3 days ago about silver kilo bars, my response to this was always that that is completely absurd. I had been saying since I had received that comment over a year ago that's almost like saying if you can't afford a Lamborghini, you shouldn't be driving a car. Stupid logic, stupid idea, very bad take. In fact, many of us are unable to convert roughly $1,000 into over 32 troy ounces of silver all in one shot. Many of us, maybe we can only pick up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 troy ounces at a time. And I would say that if you can't afford a silver kilo bar, if you don't have the currency to convert into a big block of silver like that, in my opinion at least, that's all the more reason to stack. It's all about wealth preservation and setting yourself up for the future. It's all about storing value and using the precious metal as a physical at-home savings account so that you can hopefully better protect yourself financially in the long term. I'm talking about years, decades down the road. And if you plan on passing your precious metals down to your children and or your grandchildren, then I guess in that case it could potentially be generational wealth. Moving away from that weird piece of advice, I want to move into one that's a little bit funnier. This is coming from somebody who actually left, I don't know, probably, if I had to guess, close to 50 comments on my videos for months and months on end, relentlessly ridiculing silver and the people who stack it. Here's a comment that this person left saying that silver is garbage, just buy gold exclusively.
Yikes.
I'm a big believer and supporter in everyone's right to speak freely and say things that I don't like, I don't agree with, I don't support, because guess what? Sticks and stones. But if you're going to sit here and encourage people not to diversify, that is what I consider to be bad advice. If you don't like silver, you don't like silver. It is what it is. There's a lot of people out there who hate silver with a burning passion and for some odd reason still come to all these silver stacking videos every day to watch them and comment on them and look for arguments with people. But if you're going to go out there and tell people not to diversify or that they should put all their eggs in one basket, buy gold exclusively, quoting this person, that is something that I consider to be a little bit absurd. Anti-diversification? Not over here. He then went on to say that this is just a dead rally and it'll come back down to $11 very soon, referring to silver. Now, this was said about 9 months ago, back when the spot price climbed up to about the $19 range. Obviously, a couple months after the spot price of silver got chopped down from $18 down to $12, and then it worked its way back up. It started to climb. It went from $12 to $13, $14, $15, $16, $17, $18, maybe $19. And that's when this person came out of the woodwork and said,
and it's going back to $11 very soon.
The issue I have with this right here would be the psychic predictions. Anybody familiar with my channel knows that I cannot stand when people make these fortune-telling psychic predictions saying that silver's going to do this, or gold is going to do that, or the stock market is going to crash, or we're going to see all-time highs, or this is going to happen, or that's going to happen, because at the end of the day, no one on God's green earth knows what's going to happen in the future. I don't even know what's going to happen 15 minutes from now, let alone something very vague, such as very soon. Very soon is not on my calendar. I cannot really prepare for quote-unquote very soon. So I've never been a big fan of these really vague, pushing the goalpost type of psychic predictions. He then went on to say that silver will always be a sell in my books. I'll always be willing to sell my garbage. To which I responded, if you're going to sell it to me. I'll buy it off of you. Please, I would love to, take that burden off of your hands. If it's such a terrible, horrible thing, if it's garbage, please, please, please sell it to me. I'm looking for silver so hard over here. The premiums are through the roof. A lot of these online precious metal dealing websites are out of stock. The coin shop is closed half the time. Please sell me your silver. I'll give you the currency. I'll give you the debt notes. I don't care. I don't want them. I don't want the fee. I want the money. Let's do a little transaction. He then went on to leave another comment, which, believe it or not, ended up being so perfectly timed, so beautiful, that it inspired a video that I posted on my backup channel about it. Here it is right here, just a quick little clip. A lot of people have been saying,
oh, silver's not going to do anything, it's a waste of time, waste of money, waste of space, silver's garbage, blah, 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 blah.
I mean, I received a comment the day before silver hit $20 an ounce from somebody saying,
mark my words, silver will never hit $20 again.
And then sure enough, not even 12 hours later, boom, proven wrong. He could not have left that comment at a better time. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, is art. But it doesn't end there. Obviously, every time I show comments like these in my videos, I always block over the person's name, just because I don't really like to give people like this undeserving attention, just because that's usually what they're looking for. They're like little kids in adult bodies, just looking for somebody to acknowledge them, I guess. But I'll make an exception for this guy. Lexicon 2000, are you a coward or are you a man of your word? Because we're waiting. And now moving on to the third and final and probably the worst piece of advice that I received during my going on 3.5-year stacking journey. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a screenshot of this. It wasn't a regular comment, which is why I couldn't screenshot. It was actually during one of my live streams, because I used to do live streams right here on YouTube. Now I do them in the VIP club. Link in the description if anybody wants to become a VIP club member. I do monthly giveaways, weekly live streams, daily silver and gold deal alerts, and so much more. Link in the description. But I was doing a live stream, and at the time I was a full-time college student who was working 2.5 jobs, and I will be honest, it was crazy, but during the live stream, I had received a live chat from somebody. He commented in the chat, telling me that I should sell my silver to pay for tuition. Now, of course, once again, everybody can have their opinions. Everybody can say whatever they want. They can think whatever they want. No issue. But what's funny is it wasn't a mere suggestion. I wasn't asked if I've ever considered it. I was instructed to do so. Sell your silver to pay for those classes. Now, funny enough, the person who actually said this was a representative of the American public education system, a school teacher. So it's really no surprise that this was their opinion. Wow, my neighbor just sneezed. Sounded like they blew their windows out. Anyway, but that right there is what I consider to be a problem. And that right there is something that I actually experienced with my own teachers when I was a kid. I was steered in the wrong direction time and time and time again by the teachers that I had growing up. Kindergarten through senior year of high school. I was told by so many teachers that, oh, you should do this or you should do that. And a lot of what I was taught ended up being incorrect. A lot of what I was instructed to do ended up being completely counterproductive. Now, I come from a family of educators. I have public school teachers in my family. I know how things work. I know what goes on behind the scenes. I know what happens behind closed doors, and I know just how screwed up the American public education system is. And I know that there are other countries out there in the world who are laughing at us and the way we do things from a public education perspective. And I know that the overwhelming majority of public school teachers have good intentions, but I also know that there are a few bad apples that ruin the whole bunch. I know because I've been there. I've had tons and tons and tons of incredible teachers. I've also had tons of horrible teachers. In fact, if you want to know the God's honest truth, I've had teachers in the past that are now in prison. Point being is I've had great teachers, I've had decent teachers, I've had horrible teachers, and what's funny about the horrible teachers is that they're just such a small minority in comparison to all of the other teachers, but they're the ones who always come to the surface, and those were always the ones who were telling kids not to think for themselves or not to be creative or not to ask certain questions. You can ask these type of questions but not these type of questions. Respect my authority, sit down, shut up, pay attention, and raise your hand if you want to use the bathroom. That's the issue I have with a small portion of the American public education system's representatives. I've had my fair share of issues with teachers when I was a kid, and I still have my fair share of issues with teachers as an adult. I didn't mean to go on this whole big rant about the American public education system, but the point I'm trying to get across is that when I was a kid, I was steered in the wrong direction by several of my teachers. And I find it absurd, obnoxious, and repulsive to discover that not only are the bad teachers spewing nonsense into kids' ears, but those same bad teachers, when they're at home, they're spewing nonsense into people's ears all over the internet. I just found it to be kind of funny. I found it to be kind of strange. I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic, and whether or not you have had any bad advice or steered in the wrong direction when it came to stacking the precious metals. And if anybody's interested in joining the Precious Metals VIP Club, it's where I can do things on my own terms, not on YouTube's terms, my terms. I'm hosting privately held live streams. They're smaller and easier to manage. I'm also posting exclusive VIP-only adventure vlogs. Just posted one on Saturday. I'm also doing giveaways, discounts, personalized promo codes. shout outs, deal alerts when silver and gold is on sale on a variety of different websites, and of course you can watch all of my videos early and commercial free. Come join the Precious Metals VIP Club. It'll be the first link in the description. You're invited. I'd be happy to have you. And if you guys enjoyed today's video, please hit that like button. If you guys like me, make sure to hit that subscribe button like a Karen hits a bus window. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. A bunch of brand new videos over there. Just posted one about ordering silver and gold online, one about teaching your kids about silver and gold, one about the tech stock sell-off we've been seeing, one about recovery stocks, one about the credit card crackdown, and a bunch of others. Go check them out. The link will be in the description. Trying really hard to hit 3,000 subscribers. We just hit 2,000, and I appreciate that. And if you want to help support the channel in the biggest possible way, please consider getting yourself some DYDSS merchandise. Of course, we have some precious metal themed t-shirts and hoodies, which are up for grabs, along with a ton of other products. T-shirts, hoodies, even stickers, many of which are raising funds and awareness for different charity organizations, such as the recently released Kraken Stackin' t-shirt, hoodie, sticker, and coffee mug, inspired by the beautiful 2-ounce silver Kraken coin, which by the way is helping us raise a little bit of funds and awareness for ocean cleanup charity organizations at no additional cost to you. It comes out of my pocket, not yours. And of course, last but not least, the brand new DYDSS Karen Free Zone t-shirt, hoodie, sticker, and coffee mug.
My name is not Karen.
Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated. And I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know once again, when it comes to stacking the silver, when it comes to stacking the gold, or even the platinum, the palladium, maybe even the rhodium, has there been anybody out there who tried to steer you in the wrong direction? Maybe they were discouraging you from diversifying your portfolio, or maybe they were trying to ridicule you for not being able to acquire large quantities of silver or gold all in one shot. Or maybe they were trying to insinuate that the spot price was going to come collapsing down within a moment's notice. Or maybe they were referring to silver as garbage and insinuating that you should sell it and it's not something that you should be holding on to for the long term. Or maybe they were telling you that you should part ways with your silver and gold at $16, $17, $18 an ounce to pay for your college education while you're simultaneously working 2.5 jobs, and there was absolutely no reason to part ways with my silver if you're taking care of your college tuition out of pocket by working your friggin' face off. Head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. And remember, don't you dare stop smiling. Peace.